Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Migz here, and today I bring you a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. I'll be using Neo-Spacian and my friend will be using Odd Eyes. So my friend decides to go first. He sets one card and passes. I draw. I activate Convert Contact. I send Neo-Spacian Aqua Dolphin from my hand and Neo-Spacian Air Hummingbird from my deck to draw 2 cards. So then here I'll play Neo's Fusion. What a super great draw. Then I'll send Elemental Hero Neos and Neo-Spacian Dark Panther to the graveyard. And I will summon Elemental Hero Brave Neos. And his attack is 2900 because he gains 100 for each Neos and Hero in the grave, but he calls by the grave my Neos, so his attack goes down to 2800. So I attack directly, main phase 2, set 1, and pass. So he passes because he doesn't have anything. He bricked really bad. So I draw, I activate Reinforcements of the Army, and I will search Neo-Space Connector. I summon Neo-Space Connector. Then I'm going to special summon Elemental Hero Neos. Then I will link 2 to special summon Isolde, Tale of the Two Noble Knights. Then her ability activates, which lets me search a warrior. So I will search Elemental Hero Honest Neos. Then I will activate Miracle Contact to send back my Neos and my Neo-Space Connector from the graveyard to my deck. To fusion summon another Brave Neos, and then I just OTK. And he's upset because he bricked, and look at his hand, it's terrible. He drew 4 1-ofs. It's really bad. So let's move on to game 2. He decides to go first again. So he's still a little upset, but it's understandable. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! You brick sometimes, you know. So he activates Spiral Flame Strike to search Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Then he activates Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon in the Pendulum Zone, and then he activates Shiaki Magician. Then he Pendulum summons one Odd Eyes Persona Dragon, and Odd Eyes Persona Dragon's effect is it can negate one face-up card effect that's summoned from the extra deck. So I normal summon Keeper of Dragon Magic, and discard Dark Panther to search Neo's Fusion. He chains Ash Blossom, and I chain Called by the Brave, negating his Ash Blossom's effect. So I am able to search Neo's Fusion. Then I'll activate Neo's Fusion. Odd Eyes Persona's defense is 2400, so I will send Neos and Glow Moss to the graveyard to special summon another Elemental Hero Brave Neos. Then Brave Neos' attack is 2800 because he gains 100 for each hero and Neo-Spacian in the grave, but he changed his Persona Dragon's effect. But I'm still strong enough at 2500 to destroy it. So when I destroy his Persona Dragon, his Arc Pendulum Dragon's effect activates, and he special summon Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon from deck. So he crashes into my Brave Neos, and he takes 300 damage. So he activates his Wizard's effect and his Odd Eyes Arc Dragon effect. So Wizard's effect is he can search a Spiral Flame Strike and special summon one Odd Eyes monster. So he special summons Odd Eyes Pendulum Arc Dragon, and then with the Arc Dragon in the Pendulum Zone, he special summons Persona Dragon. Then he activates Persona's effect to negate Brave Neos. So he attacks with Arc Pendulum Dragon, but I banish Neo's Fusion. Then in main phase 2, he activates Spiral Flame Strike to destroy my Brave Neos. So he summons Odd Eye Synchron. He synchros, and he synchro summons Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Then he passes, so I draw. I activate Miracle Contact. And then I return my Neo-Spacian Flare Scarab, Neo-Spacian Glow Moss, Neo-Spacian Dark Panther, and Elemental Hero Neos to fuse. Then I fusion summon Elemental Hero Cosmo Neos and activate its effect. Its effect is when it's summoned, I activate its effect and all of the opponent's monsters' effects are negated and it cannot be responded to. And then main phase 2, I end phase, it shuffles back into the deck, and then when it shuffles back in the deck, it destroys all opponent's monsters. So I just cleared his board essentially with one monster. That's the first time I've ever summoned Cosmo Neo, so it's pretty awesome. So he can't do anything, so he just passes. So I draw. Then I attack 1800 and then I pass. So he doesn't do anything again. So it's my turn. I activate Neos Fusion. I send Neos and Granmole. To fusion summon another Brave Neos. Then I attack with 2800 and 1800 and I pass. And here he scoops because again he didn't have anything. He couldn't overcome Cosmo Neos. It was too strong. Cleared his entire board. So here we go. This is our second match. So we had 2 matches, 2 for 1 today, 2 for 1 special. So again he chose to go first. He activates Spiral Flame Strike. He's gonna search an Odd Eyes monster. He searches Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. It's the best card in the deck. He sets 1 and then that's it. Then my turn, I draw. I activate Fusion Deployment. I reveal a Fusion card in my extra deck, and then I can special summon one of the materials from my deck. So I reveal Elemental Hero Aqua Neos and special summon my Neo-Spacian Aqua Dolphin from deck. Then I activate Neos Fusion, and he ashes my Neos Fusion, so I can't summon it anymore. So I summon Neo-Spacian Dark Panther. Then I link 2 to link summon Predaplant Verte Anaconda. On summon, I pay 2000 life points to activate Verte Anaconda's effect. So I'm going to send Neos Fusion to the graveyard. Then I will send Neos and Neo-Spacian Air Hummingbird. Then I'll special summon Brave Neos. His attack is 2900 and I attack for 2800 because he banishes my Neos. So I attack for 2800 and 500 and I pass. So he draws, he sets 1 in defense and passes. Then I attack, destroy his Odd Eye Synchron. I activate Brave Neos' effect to search any card that has Elemental Hero Neos in its card text. So I search Neos Fusion, then I pass. He activates Arc Pendulum Dragon and Odd Eyes Persona Dragon in the Pendulum Scales. He Pendulums 2, Odd Eyes Wizard, and Odd Eyes Perform a Power Synchron. Then he enters his battle phase. He crashes and he loses 300. Then he activates Wizard's effect. He summons Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon and searches Spiral Flame Strike. Then activates Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon's effect to summon another Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon to the field. And then he attacks my Verte Anaconda. So Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon's effect, I take double damage. So I take 4000 damage, which is a big chunk. Then main phase 2, he overlays to summon Big Eye, and then he detached the Arc Pendulum Dragon to take my Brave Neos. Then he passes turn, I draw for turn. I activate Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, and he's thinking if he wants to do a response. So he allows it to go through. Then he activates the effect of his Odd Eyes Wizard to his Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon to special summon Odd Eyes Persona. So I special summon Thunder King Kaiju on my side and Sticky String Kaiju on his side, and I attack his Persona Dragon. Then main phase 2, I activate Miracle Contact. So I fuse Air Hummingbird, Air Neos, and Neos to my deck. Triple Contact Fusion to Fusion Summon Elemental Hero Air Neos. Then I activate his effect. Heavy Storm destroys both of his scales. Then I activate Neo-Space from my hand, and I pass. And Thunder King is 3300, and Elemental Hero Air Neos is 3500. Spire Flame Strike to search. He searches Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon and activates it right away. Then he activates Duelist Alliance to search another Pendulum card. He searches Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Then he activates, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon in the scale. Then he Pendulum summons Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon from the extra deck. They're both big boys. Thunder King is 3300 and Air Neos is 35. So he overlays to special summon Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. He attacks with Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. Then he activates his ability to negate its own attack, so he can special summon an Odd Eyes monster from his graveyard. So he special summons Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon. Then he takes 1000 damage here. Then he activates the effect of Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon and Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. So with Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon, he searches Spiral Flame Strike and Odd Eyes Persona Dragon to special summon it. And with Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon, he's going to special summon the Performer Pal. So he special summons both of them. So he goes into his main phase 2. He activates Spiral Flame Strike to destroy the Kaiju. Then he activates the effect of the Odd Eyes Performer Pal to fuse. Then he special summons Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, bouncing my Storm Neos. And then I Kaiju his Odd Eyes. Then I normal summon Keeper of Dragon Magic to search, and he ashes it, and there's nothing much I can do about that. So there it is. So it's his turn. He attacks with Absolute Dragon. He negates his own effect. He special summons Odd Eyes Vortex and OTKs me. So he gets game 1. Here's game 2. He chose to go first again. I let him go first because my Neos deck is a going second deck, so I like to go second. So he activates Odd Eyes Spiral Flame Strike. Searches Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Then he activates his Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon, then activates another Spiral Flame Strike. Searches Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon. Then he activates Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon in the scale. Pendulum summons Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon. Then his end phase activates his Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon's effect from scale. He searches Supreme King Gate 0. Then he activates Arc Pendulum Dragon's effect to special summon Persona Dragon. And then I activate Kaiju Slumber again. So it destroys both of his monsters, but again he activates his Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon's effect and the Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon's scale effect. So I give him the Sea Turtle Kaiju and I get the Thunder King. So he special summons Persona Dragon and then searches Odd Eyes Spiral Flame Strike and then special summons Arc Pendulum Dragon. Then I normal summon I special summon Air Hummingbird. I activate the effect of Air Hummingbird. I gain 1500. Then with Thunder King, I attack the Persona Dragon. Then I go into my phase 2. I Link Summon to Link Summon Predator Plant Verte Anaconda. I pay 2,000 to activate its effect. But here he activates Ash Blossom, so I'm just sitting with it. And I pass. So he draws. I'm at 7,500 and he's at 8,000. So he activates Spiral Flame Strike. He searches Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. He scales the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Then he pendulums Supreme Gate 0 and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. He activates Supreme King Gate 0's effect. So he targets itself and another card to destroy itself. Then he can special summon one Synchro monster from the extra deck, but its attack is 0. Then it activates itself on the scale. Then he activates Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum's effect to special summon Performer Power Odd Eyes Fusion. Then he fuses with the Performer Power and the Odd Eyes Dragon to special summon Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. He returns my Verte Anaconda to the extra deck. Then he overlays and then detaches right away the Vortex Dragon to XE summon Big Eye. He takes my Kaiju, but my Kaiju is destroyed because he already owns a Kaiju. So that's kind of funny. Then he attacks 2,200 directly. Then he passes. Then I normal summon Neo-Space Connectors, activates effect to special summon Elemental Hero Neos. I tribute Neo-Space Connector to special summon a Neo-Spacian from grave, and I choose Air Hummingbird. Then I Contact Fuse from the field to fusion summon Elemental Hero Air Neos. His attack is 53, and I attack the Big Eye, and then the end phase, sadly, it shuffles back because that's a dumb effect on the Neos fusions, but what are you gonna do? So I pass. Then he Pendulum summons 2, the Odd Eye Synchron and the Persona Dragon. Then he synchros the Odd Eye Synchron and the Persona Dragon into Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Then he attacks with the Sea Turtle Kaiju and with the Clear Wing. So I have 600 life points left. Let's see if I can survive this one. This is a tight situation. So I summon Neo-Spacian Glowmoss to throw him. Glowmoss's effect is whenever it attacks or it is attacked, your opponent draws a card, and depending on the card, the effect happens. So if he draws a monster, the battle phase is over. If he draws a trap, it goes to defense, and then if he draws a spell card, only if I'm attacking I can attack directly. So he pendulums 1. He attacks with the 0 attack Synchro Dragon, and then it reveals a monster. He draws it, but the battle phase ends, so I live for another turn. So it goes to his main phase 2. He overlays into Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, which does 500 damage for each effect that I activate, which is the best play you could do because I only have 600 life points left. So then I normal summon Neo-Spacian Grandmole. I enter my battle phase and I attack into his Red Eyes. Sadly, my effect activates while still in the field, so I take 500 damage. And I'm at 100 life points left. So then I pass because obviously I can't do anything. My opponent draws. So he Link summons that, and then he activates his effect. He tributes my Kaiju to return that to the hand, and then just pendulums and goes for game. So I drew Fusion Deployment at the end. That could have saved me, but this was a fun duel. You know, it's always fun dueling with friends. Casual duel. So, thanks for watching, guys. It's your boy Migz. Please like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll have more duels for you guys in the future.